Hello, welcome to Go Beyond Betty. I want to show you another fast veggie side today. It's actually a super fast dinner. I'll tell you what I'm doing, but really want to focus on the fast veggie side because who wants hours or even long minutes working on a vegetable side? Nobody. Especially we're still at our Airbnb. We want to just sit outside, enjoy our time, and have less time in the kitchen. So I'm going to cook halibut tonight. You can have it just, I'm probably going to have mine plain. I just put them right here. Sorry, I'll move. I took them out of the package. They were frozen. I thawed them. Salt. I did find some pepper. Tommy found some pepper for me. That was this one?
Yep.
I'm just going to cook it in a little bit of like half butter and half olive oil because you need to raise the smoke point. That's why I do a mixture of half and half. And just brown them. Tom's probably going to put his in a taco and put some fun stuff on it. I think I just want my plate. But the main thing is the zucchini. So it is zucchini season. We need to be able to cook them in a lot of different ways so we don't get totally sick of them. So I read this recipe probably 15, 20 years ago, and they just called them zucchini boats. So all you're basically going to do is brown some garlic in butter. You don't have to brown the garlic. Just get it heated and nice and fragrant. Dump in your zucchini, and depending on the size, like these are really small. We got these at a farmer's market. I'm just going to cut off this end, slice it down the middle, and leave it like that. If yours are really big, maybe slice it twice. So you have 4 pieces, 4 long pieces. If you have little kids or little eaters, maybe then cut them in again. So you're going to get some kind, it doesn't have to be a non-stick skillet, it could be any skillet. We're going to end up putting, so we have 3 zucchinis. I'm going to have 6 pieces laid out in here. And make sure you're trying to use a pan that you can go in the oven because we are going to brown them on top because we're going to put cheese on top. They're delicious. If you don't have a skillet that can do that, I will show you with one how to do it in just a regular skillet on the stove top. I've already chopped up 2 cloves of garlic. I'm going to throw that in with some butter. I don't need a ton because it's not going to absorb a lot, but we do want it nice and buttery. So yay much is fine. And I actually need to get this going too because I got my, I'm sorry that I'm doing my halibut on the side. How selfish of me to be doing both things at the same time. But I do want to encourage you that you can do both things at the same time. All right, so our butter's melted. We're going to add our garlic. And I don't necessarily want them super brown. I really just want them fragrant. So just kind of give them a nice little nudge in the butter. And then cut your zucchini. Again, mine are really small, so I just want the heads off. I'm not worried. There's not, I mean, this isn't difficult to eat. That's easily something you can chomp on. Okay, put them in middle down. If you have a bigger one, like I said, maybe after this, cut it in quarters. I'm gonna keep ours like this because they're little guys. And it's totally fine to be putting it right on top of that garlic. Perfect. All right, so let them go for maybe 4 minutes. So again, we are really focusing on the zucchini, but this is a little side bonus. You can really make a whole dinner, keto, low carb, whatever kind of dinner with fish and a vegetable in like 7 minutes. It's really fast. So these have been cooking for a few minutes. Again, depending on the size that you cut them, they'll start to kind of brown up a little bit. So let's flip them all over. Then I want to give them a good dose of salt. You know, I brought my own. As always, veggies need a lot of salt. A little bit of pepper on there. I buy this cheese from Costco. I keep it in the freezer. I just pulled it out of the freezer. It stays shredded, so it will never go bad. Just keep it in your freezer and load these puppies up. You do not have an oven. Say you're a student in a college, you only have a hot pan. It doesn't matter the kind of skillet that you're using, if it's non-stick or if it's just regular. Cheese can go in your pan and it will just brown and crisp and it's not going to stick. So don't be afraid to just flip them over. It's not going to end up beautiful and pretty. It's still going to be super delicious though. That's what I would do. I'd flip them right now if I didn't have an oven. But I do have an oven. So I'm going to throw them in there. I already have it on broil. So this can get turned off. I know that this can go in the oven because it's not a plastic handle. We're just going to watch it very carefully until they're brown on top and then they are done. Our fish is done. It's brown. Now my zucchini is nice and golden brown. I can't hold this on because this little burner is...
I can come to you.
Good. It's nice and golden brown. It still has that butter underneath and all the garlic. Delicious cheesiness. And that's it. It's a super fast, short veggie dish. If you're making fish and people in your family don't really like fish, incentivize them with making like fish tacos. We have tortillas, we have crunchy tortilla chips, avocado, salsa, fresh tomato, all that stuff. They'll put that in a tortilla and eat it and be happy. I'm happy with just a big hunk of fish. It's all good. So along with our veg, and I just threw in like some frozen corn that we had in the freezer. So I have 2 sides and a main, and we're good in about 8 minutes. So super fast meal. Thank you again for joining me at Go Beyond Betty, where you are taking risks in the kitchen. Maybe it's fish. Fish is always tricky, and it's good for us, so we need to eat it more often. So thank you again for joining me. We'll see you again next time. Bye.
Yes.
Are you going? Say action or something so I know you're going.
And action.
What am I doing?
You're in the shop. You're in the shop.
All right. Again, electric stoves takes longer. Just stop.